The goal is always to get the best regardless of your budget, but this month the budget went out the window, y'all. I will not lie. It is my birthday month and I bought everything on my wish list and then some. So I'm so excited to share with you what made the cut, including beauty, a couple of clothing fails, and accessories as well. So grab your little drinky drink. And for my return viewers, thank you so much for clicking on my face and hanging, and you are true to it, not new to it. But if you are new, I am Jordan Blackwell, but everybody calls me JB, and I really just want to show you what's possible in life. And it usually happens through style. And so what I love at the end of the month is just sharing the pieces that I have bought, what worked, what didn't, and give you a peek at what's on my wish list as well. Diving right in with the accessories, I mentioned this on my wish list maybe a month or two ago. They did finally come in. The Jeffree Campbells, what? Okay, like first of all, the calf hair, so gorgeous. The color, amazing. The heel height is really, really comfortable, but y'all, to be honest, these may not stay in my closet. And the reason will surprise you. It's really not that they are uncomfortable in terms of height or even like walking around, but it is like how they did this little like wraparound and the calf hair, and really thinking about this long term, right? Like as you're walking around, you're going to really start seeing this to like lift and fade. And so I'm thinking about longevity, just how easy this is going to be to care for. Like how quickly is this calf hair going to fade because I wear these? And also again, just like that rubbing in between, like it's literally the seam that's in there that is like driving me crazy. It's not even like the pressure so much of my toes, but the seam is just, I don't know. I've seen other girls love these, say they are so comfortable. They are so cute. Like I'm obsessed, and I really do want a thong style like this, but this just may not be the one for me, but absolutely like so cute. Now, something that did not fail me and actually blew me out of the water because I was not expecting these to be so good. If you watch the New York Fashion Week vlog, the Azalea Wang thigh highs, that is right, thigh high boots. Okay, I got to try these on in the store at Akira. I love to try things on in person. Unfortunately, y'all, that was just like a crazy Hail Mary trip with my friend Eden before we went to New York Fashion Week. And they had these in the store, so I tried them on and just fell in love. This is what they look like on. I got my true size. I wore them for 6 hours for the first time ever during New York Fashion Week. My feet were comfortable. Like my feet were generally tired just because New York Fashion Week is a lot of walking, and why I thought I could wear heels 4 days in a row, I don't know. But the comfort on these is amazing. Like I am so obsessed. I know they have these, I think in black, like a black croc print, but I'm praying they drop a burgundy, because for under $150, they're so comfortable. They're so good. And they're very spacious. At least they were for me. Like, I'm not going to say that if you are real thick in the thighs, like, please try these on in person. I would say to search on Nordstrom, because I know that they carry Azalea Wang, and then you can get the free shipping and the free returns if something doesn't work out. But y'all, like, I have been wanting some, like, big energy thigh high boots, and it has been years of me searching, y'all. Like, I've been searching for years. I'm so, again, so obsessed, so surprised, like so blown away by like how good and how comfortable these are. As y'all can see, like they did what they needed to do for the outfit at New York Fashion Week, because the girlies had questions, and I'm here to answer. Azalea Wang. Now, there was a pair of sunglasses at Nordstrom that I was hoping to find in person, but just didn't. And then I saw a very similar pair on Amazon for a fraction of the price. Ba-bow. What? I'm always going to be good for a pair of Amazon sunnies, a good pair of dupe sunglasses. I will hands down always do that first, because I also need to test myself if I trust that I'm going to be responsible. Like I have watched so many of my friends, like Eden was telling me how she left her Prada sunglasses in Cebu. Like, I'm not spending a couple $100s to lose them in the ocean, leave them on vacation, actually like accidentally get them broken. Like that's one of my biggest fears. So I'm always gonna go in with like a dupe or an inexpensive pair first. And the ones on, I keep wanting to say Macy's. The one on Nordstrom was $50. These were under $25. And they've got the nice like little side visor. And you know how I feel about just like a good clear sunglass. Like indoor, outdoor, it's always gonna look cool. And it's a little bit more sleek, like a little bit more sporty, which I'm just really loving. And I feel like for the fall is just kind of like something unexpected, but so easy to elevate a look. Tell me how you feel. Like, what is the accessory besides boots? Okay, like we all know the boots and the jackets, but like accessories besides the boots and the jackets that you feel like really help to elevate your fall outfits? Drop it in the comments below. A gifty poo from Glossier during the YouTube event, y'all, is their cloud paint. Okay, and I have the dark cherry. When I say a little bit goes a long way, look, 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 look. Because I did not think I put on that much, y'all. I think I put on like a pea-sized drop and then like a little smudgy smudge, but the pigmented. Like it was not going anywhere. So you literally do not need a whole lot to get a good coverage with this product, which I love, because I will not lie, I was skeptical. Like, why are you giving me this really small amount of blush? Like, how long is this even gonna last? But after seeing and panicking, because I tried this out literally an hour before I needed to be at a show, why I thought that was a good idea to play with my makeup, I don't know, y'all. Like, in my mind, I was like, I want to try it out, film it while I'm on New York, while I'm in New York, you know what I mean? Like, tag the brand. And whenever I rush, obviously you see what happens, like just zero thought. But once it was blended out, I think it looked so cute, and especially for the fall season, I feel like deeper blushes and things like that are just always a little bit more fun. A gift from my friends Crystal and Nicole, a huge thank you. I figured we could like actually unbox these together. This is the Versace crystal perfumes, and there's the bright crystal and the crystal noir. One of the things that I need brands to do, and we've talked about this, I need them to put the notes of their fragrances on the box. Why they don't do that, and it's just like, your guess is as good as mine, is so annoying, because I actually have zero idea what the scent profiles are on either of these, so we are going to be trying these out together. I also don't understand why they gave me the box. Like, are we displaying, do y'all display your perfume boxes? Like, I don't display them, so this just, yo, that's a sustainable materials engineer in me. Like, I'm always gonna be like, guys, if we don't need to waste packaging, like, let's not. Okay, if you see me look over this direction, it's because I actually pulled up the floral notes so that we can like talk through them together and see if I really smell it. Okay, I'm not mad, because like the fragrance family they say is fresh and like florals, right? So it's supposed to be yuzu, lemon, peony, and musk. I love peonies. Like, I'm not usually a flower girly, a flower arrangement girly, but peonies and eucalyptus are like what I would usually buy myself. The idea of lemon, I'm not sure. Oh, it's not overly sweet. It's not overly floral either, where it's too fresh. Because you know, some flowers just smell so fresh, or like when they try and recreate that, especially with the lemon. I was really concerned because lemon can go straight into like, we've run out of lemon pledge. Who, am I gonna age myself talking about Family Guy? And we all know we need more lemon pledge. That's always my fear when I see lemon in fragrances. I'm not mad at that. It does say that it's supposed to be sensual. I don't think that this feels sensual. I just feel like this is more a good, fresh, everyday smell. Like, this is something I would wear to the office or just like running errands where I just want to smell nice. But it's not like I'm gonna steal your man, or like, ooh, you know what I mean? Like, it's not head turning. Does that make sense? Like, it smells good, but it's not like I need to stop you and hunt you down for what that fragrance is. But I would be like, oh my gosh, you smell nice. You know what I mean? It's one of those fragrances. And then the other one is the Crystal Noir. First of all, purple is actually my favorite color, in case you didn't know. And I love this kind of like purpley, the bottle itself just feels like it should be its own kind of like decor around the house. I kind of want a bigger bottle. This is also supposed to be florals as well. Oh, you definitely get a much warmer smell. 9 times out of 10, I feel like I usually like the like intense flavors, or like the more, I don't know how to say that. Like, I do like YSL Libre, but YSL Libre Intense, like that does something to me. And this is doing something to me. Like, this I'm really liking. So there's supposed to be ginger, gardenia, and amber. So effortlessly sexy and confident, loves fashion. I love the description of loves fashion. And that's exactly what I do feel like. Oh yeah, this is what I would reach for when I'm trying to smell real zesty. Like, this is, I'm gonna turn heads with this one, right? You're getting, the ginger's not too spicy. I know sometimes that's the fear. I feel like you're really getting more of the amber over everything. I'm not getting an overly floral scent. I'm not even getting like a light floral and then the deepness. I feel like I'm just going straight into like the amber with like the ginger hitting you really well. This for me would be like an evening scent. This would definitely be like date night, going out like with the girls for a little twerk session, which I am overdue for, y'all. I don't care what y'all say. I love dancing. I love a good DJ set. I'm never going to shame somebody for being outside who likes to dance. I just like to dance. This is absolutely, like, I would say between the two, this is gonna be my personal favorite. Again, y'all know I love a good like grown woman, more sensual scent versus like a soft and like more refined, I would say, right? Like there's feminine and like sexy, and then feminine and like refined. I would say like I'm definitely more like the sexier, yeah. The Crystal Noir between the two, absolutely my favorite. But if you're a cleaner scent girly, then you're gonna wanna go with the Bright Crystal. So thank you so much to Crystal and Nicole. That was so sweet. They know that like y'all asked me about my fragrances, so they wanted to give me something that I not only was gonna use, but we could share as well. Getting into the clothes, I know this is what we've all been waiting for. These pants I am 50-50 on, and you're gonna see why in a second. So it's these gorgeous, and they are gorgeous, ALC pants in this like brown corduroy, and they've got these nice front pleats going on, and there's just like a little zipper to tie. This is what they look like on. It's not the fit, like they fit really, really well. I went with a size 8, which is just above my true size. Like if I'm honest, I'm a 7, but they don't make things in a 7, it's 6 or 8. I'm in between sizes right now. But I love how these fit. The pockets do not flare out, which is a huge no-no for me when it comes to pants. The length is so gorgeous. Like, they're very pretty, and I know you probably understand where my thought was going because we all have seen like these ones on Temu and on Alibaba, and like, you know, I wanted a more refined version of that. I just struggle with the color of these, and not that it's a bad color, but thinking about how I personally wear brown, a lot of my browns are this more moussey color, and you see how like next to each other, this is how they look. And I'm not sure how much I love that, right? So I'm still playing around with this and how I feel like I would really style this, because I don't want to just wear it with like a blazer. I want to have more fun with it with like jackets or fun tops, but I'm just feeling like the color is just a little bit off for what's already in my closet. And it makes me feel like I need to go buy other pieces to match. And that's not really my goal. The goal is, as I'm buying something, it should blend seamlessly from the color and the cut with what's already in there. But let me know if that's like how you approach fashion, or what you would do. Like, would you keep these and just hope that one day it meshes well, or do you feel like you would buy more pieces to go with it? Like, let me know how you would approach this, because I think they're great. I love ALC, but I think they're gonna go back. Now, if you keep up with me on the gram, this next one will be no surprise. I finally got my hands on the Andrea Iyamah Nolly robe. It is worth every penny, y'all. I'm afraid to tell y'all. It's worth every penny. I wore it when I had my girls over. I wore it to redecorate my patio. It's such a good catch-all robe, right? Like, if you want to just wear it around the house, if you want to wear it as a cover-up over your swimsuit, the colors, like, please, look, the orange, the pinks, the plums, like, I love that because it works for so many seasons. The plum, especially right now, being like a trending color, I imagine this over a pair of like burgundy work pants. Like, that would be so unexpected, right? Like, instead of the sombra bodysuit that everybody has with the really big puff sleeves, I just feel like this would be, y'all know I love a maxi moment over pants. So like, this would just be so dramatic. Put it on out after you get out the shower. Just, you want to lounge around the house and feel like a luxurious baby. Like, I feel so good in it. I feel so good in it. Of course, the beef, as always, depending on your height, is going to be the length. So keep that in mind. I am 5'6". This definitely drags on the ground. So you may have to get it tailored if you don't want to always have to wear it with like platform sandals. But other than that, yeah, Andrea Iyamah is just never going to do me wrong. Like, I want to get to a point where I can support her every single season, but once or twice a year, I'm really proud of myself. Like, I put them coins aside to make sure I had some Andrea, and it makes me feel so good. Then a few things from my other favorite place to shop, and that is ASOS. Now, I honestly thought that I was gonna send these right back because I just was like, you know what, that was kind of an impulse purchase. I don't think you're really gonna like them. But the moment I put on these burgundy balloon pants, that's right, the hammer pants are back. But what I love about them, and this is what they look like on, these just feel more elegant. I know how to explain it, right? Like, back in the day when we were wearing the hammer pants, it was too many bright colors, it was too many patterns, and for a lot of people that felt overwhelming, and then can also look tacky, right? Like, just depending on the fabric and depending on like the pattern that you got. But because it just comes in these like simple burgundy colors, I think they also have it in a pale yellow, so if you missed out on the Helsa pants, these are a much more affordable, equally chic option. And what I surprisingly like about this is I get that billowing and the effect of wide leg pants, but then I don't have to worry about the pants dragging on the ground. I didn't realize how much, like, again, I love a long pant. I love the drama, but then the annoyance of having to always wear heels, having to kind of walk dainty, making sure that you don't accidentally step on the pants themselves and ruin the hemline. It's a lot. Like, honestly, I have ruined so many hemlines like that. Like, the heel just gets caught and next thing I know, I have to take it to the tailor. But these are so comfortable. Even just lounging around the house. So good. Oh my God, would these go with my Andrea Iyamah robe? Again, I want pieces that go with what I already own. So like, ugh, ooh. So good. But this next pair I am on the fence about. You're gonna notice that it's got a similar theme to the ALC pants, and that is these gorgeous pleat front leather, faux leather pants from ASOS in black. Like that pleat detail, and like it's so good. Look. My big beef is that it feels just a little bit too big. I ended up going with a size 8, which I typically do when I'm afraid that pants won't have a lot of stretch. And it's not a whole lot, right? As you know with faux leather, like unless you're doing the leggings, faux leather itself can be a fairly, it is what it is material, especially in the waistband. And I refuse to be uncomfortable. Like I am my baddest, confident self when my clothes can move with me instead of like, okay, I'm feeling it digging here and I'm feeling uncomfortable. Like that's just when I feel my most confident. So I love these and how they are constructed. I'm concerned that they're too big and I can't size down. And I don't know that I love them enough to take them to the tailor, right? Like they're good, but I also do feel like I have enough pairs of leather pants that I'm not gonna completely miss this or be upset if I wait for something better. And that's always something I tell y'all to, like, please be discerning. Like, yeah, this might be good. It might also be great, but it's like you really want stuff that's like, no, this is just perfect. And I would so much rather at this point in my life, I have learned it's so much better to return it and be patient for something perfect. Even if that means you don't get to participate in the trends this season, even if that means you don't get to look at the cool girls right now, in a year or two when you find that piece, you're just gonna look so stunning and you're gonna be glad you didn't waste your money. Like 99.9% of the time. I'm really not upset about the things that I bought and returned. I am mad that I wasn't more patient about buying something and then keeping something past the point I could return it. But what I am obsessed with, which I think is the most perfect pair of wide leg jeans for just anything, honestly. I was gonna say for fall, but honestly anything from ASOS. Y'all, these wide leg dark wash barrel jeans, like they are just, look, here. They're so good. And you're probably noticing the theme, which is pleated pants. I'm in my pleated pants era and I'm not mad. Like I have been wanting a good pair of dark wash wide leg jeans that weren't just regular wide jeans, right? And the other wide jeans I always like saw would be those very wide, almost bohemian, just like overly oversized, where it was like on the cusp of just looking like, I don't want to say homeless, but just you really had to have the right body type and the perfect pair of jeans to pull off that look. Whereas this pair of jeans looks so good on everybody. And it's going to be something that I can easily reach for year after year after year. And it's going to look good on my lazy days when I do not want to think about anything, but I know I want to look good. And I can just throw on like an easy tank top and then these pants are going to do all the work, all the heavy lifting, an easy sneaker, a fun bag, accessorize as I see fit. Like, you know what I mean? So they're so good, under $60. I am beyond happy with this purchase, with, well, actually a gift. It was a gift from my brother for my birthday. He loves me. I love it. I love these so much. I have literally worn them into the ground and they've only been in my closet for like 2 weeks. Which, you know, that's pretty on par for me. Like when I buy things and I love them, if you watch me on Instagram, you're gonna see that. And if you're looking at some of these finds and you're like, Jordan, I'm shopping at the same places and I never see these pieces. Like, how are you doing this? First of all, I definitely treat it like an Olympic sport, but I also have an email list where I round up all of these finds, keeping my sustainable materials mentality in mind, making sure we're getting the best, like the best for our budget, regardless of price point, whether you are looking at H&M or you're looking at Aritzia or you're looking at TJ Maxx or you're trying to step into some designer pieces. So go ahead and follow my email list if you want some insider tips and tricks on how to just build more intentionally. Plus keep up with my life. I actually share like little journal entries about what's been going on there as well. Now, if you aren't an email list girly, I totally understand. Like to Know It is the other place that you can find all of these pieces rounded up for you in an easy spot, plus all my looks, so you don't have to search for the links. So make sure you're following me there. So good. Zara got me all with jackets. I also have very like straightforward jackets, like leather jackets and those kinds of things. So I've wanted a couple of like intermediate layering pieces that I feel like are gonna be wearable and just something fun. First and foremost, y'all, this cinched waist, like utility jacket. Okay, here's what it looks like on. And it has the funnel collar. I really can't say anything else. I got a size medium because I wanted to make sure that it would button up over the hips. So that way when I wanted to wear like pants or wear it with like a skirt, it wasn't gonna be too fitted. And so when I'm wearing like a flowy piece or something, it will actually flow instead of being like snug and stuck. It's so good. And it's really light and it's perfect for the fall. It's gonna be perfect for the spring, and that's what I needed. Like, I have the thick winter coats. I have so many thick winter coats. I have a couple of denim jackets, but I just always hate my jackets, and I'm not a trench jacket girl. I have like 2, and as you probably see on my channel, you like never see them. They are cute and they are luxurious, but they come and go in my mind. Like, that's what I have, the 2 trench coats. But this, like, it's just something so easy. Again, with like some jeans, with some colored pants. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be easy, and it's one of those styles like you can belt up. And it's got a lot of versatility, which y'all know it has to have if it's coming in my closet. And if you missed last week's small day video, then you probably missed this from Zara. Yeah, I know I waffled in the fitting room because I was really excited about the quince pieces. I did go back for this jacket, y'all. I did get this jacket. It's so good. Here's what it looks like on. I also got a size medium because I wanted to make sure I could layer underneath it. I already foresee this with my Kai Collective jeans. I'm already planning for this actually for spring. Like, I know it's a fall jacket, but honestly, I actually see this in the spring because the color is so light that it's like a tan, but kind of yellowish tan, like a mustardy color. So much versatility. And especially like color mixing, because even in the fitting room with the like green pants, that color combination was doing something for me. And as someone who is challenging herself to play around with colors a little bit more, I do need a couple more jackets that lend itself to pieces already in my closet, because as y'all saw for the summer, yellow was my unofficial color, and I do have some pieces that I can transition into the fall or into the spring that this will just polish off so perfectly. Of course, we got to get into my wish list, y'all, and it's really not that long because I was irresponsible. No, I honestly wasn't. I am so blessed. This was a mix of things that I purchased, but also like my family gifted me as well for my birthday. And then some of you guys actually sent me gift cards, which was so unexpected and so sweet. So a huge thank you to y'all for like making me feel so special on my birthday. Like, and really just, this community has meant so much. So every one of y'all, thank you. Like, you found my email and you sent me gift cards. It just was like, I cried. I was just like, I'm trying to keep it together today because we just got the lashes done. But getting in to the wish list, first and foremost, I think after New York Fashion Week, I do need the Azalea sneakers from Steve Madden. Right? Like, I didn't see Miu Mius everywhere, but I was blown away by how many more women choose function than they let on in the videos. Like, y'all know me, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm not gonna say that I'm wearing heels with something that I'm not. Like, if I'm wearing sneakers, I'm wearing sneakers. And in New York, during Fashion Week, the girls were in like really fashionable sneakers. And I'm torn between the camel and the tan in these, but I know they're gonna be so good, a great neutral. They're gonna look chic and go with everything. So I'm just like back and forth on the right shade to kind of blend with my wardrobe, but they look so good. I saw them like 4 or 5 times in person and was like, yeah, the quality is giving what they need to give. Then a couple of things on ASOS, of course, and they're both from the Arrange collection, which is so good. ASOS Arrange collection is just like a little sneaky hack for always looking good. Now, why are y'all trying to mow right now? They're so loud. First and foremost is this one shoulder top. As we head into the holiday season, I just feel like this is gonna be so perfect because you can reach for this with a bunch of your wide leg pants, pair it with a skirt, even pair it with denim. I just feel like this is a top that's gonna be so great, especially if you are somebody who does attend a couple more events or more formal occasions. And for me, like, as you're seeing this year in all the vlogs, like it is definitely starting to ramp up, like getting invited to attend events, going on brand trips. So having a piece like that for me, just, it's so gorgeous. And that like metal detail, just so good. And then something playful that is very much me is gonna be these Arrange zebra denim jeans. They're giving Stella McCartney, like they're giving Stella McCartney, but not Stella McCartney price tags. And they're 100% cotton. It's 100% cotton. Like I can't be mad at that. Like they're so good, they're so fun. So I'm 50-50 because I feel like ASOS has really been killing the denim options this season. Like they have these fun colored barrel jeans in plum that I'm looking at and in khaki. So good. Then I do feel like, of course, you saw the wide leg jeans that I bought, but their pants this year have just been, Jordan, you gotta talk to your bank account right now. And if you gotta go ahead and just do one more brand deal, post an extra video, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like it's, I'm calling. Like their pant selection just never does me wrong. Last but not least, something a little bit more chill, but like elevated chill is this Sadie olive hoodie. I cannot pronounce the name of the brand. Is it Mayo? I'm not gonna look. Mayo? If you know how to pronounce this, please let me know phonetically in the comments, but it's so gorgeous. Something so easy again to throw on with the wide leg jeans, a fun pair of boots, and like be out the door when you want to be like cozy but chic. And I feel like especially for me in the fall and winter when it is rainy, when it is cold, that is the time I'm like the most like lackluster, and I really do have to like push myself like, babes, put on some real clothes. So instead of like forcing real clothes, I'm just trying to find more elevated like jackets and sweatpants and things like that, so that way I can just be elevated but also cozy and casual. And speaking of that, I'm so sad, y'all, because I did get my hands on the Biola sweatpants and I thought they were going to be delivered in time for this video, but unfortunately they will not. So you might as well go ahead and subscribe right now because I know you're going to want to see how they fit, and I will definitely be showing them off in a future video very soon. And actually let me know which one of these finds you are most excited about, or a find that you recently purchased that you are like, yes, Jordan, like this is getting me all the way together for the fall season. I have to know. So please let me know in the comments, and thank you so much for watching. And if you're looking for more tips and tricks, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a video. And I'll see you in a couple of days.